Hi, my name is John. I've been in Ignite for about a semester now, and I'm starting my second one, and I'd like to tell you my story.
The King is rising up in us, with healing in his wings again.
All my life I've been the middle child, always overlooked and always the one who hasn't gotten the right attention. And my parents divorced when I was 1 year old. I think things were good until I was about age 10, and that's when my life started falling apart. Like, I was physically abused by my stepfather, and CPS was called on, and my mom divorced my stepfather. And then, like, we stopped going to church because we've gotten really hurt by the church, because they said that God hates you because you're getting in a divorce, and that really broke our family. My dad and my stepmom, they had another child, and my dad favored her more than everyone else, and that kind of hurt us because the only thing we did was babysit her, and we felt a little neglected. Our junior year, I went to a social activism conference centering on God's heart for children and slaves and orphans and poverty, and that's when I got saved again, for real this time, because Jesus actually met me, and he tore all the identity in my past down, and he said, "John, you are a modern Moses. Set free my slaves."
My name is Bettina, and I'm a second semester Ignite student, and I'm going to tell you my story. Well, I've been torn, and my heart's just been broken in so many ways due to my father just really talking down on me when I was younger and never really being the father that he should have been to me. And like, we've never had a really good relationship, and so I brought that amongst other people in my friendships and relationships with just anyone, and I was always just angry and bitter because of the hurt my father's caused, and I just never really dealt with it, and I kind of just looked past it because I didn't want to deal with that pain anymore, so I kept it bottled in inside, and that's why my heart hurt all the time. I was just so angry and was just not a very nice person. I had to give it to my Father up in heaven, who loves me for who I am, and who sees something so big in me that he's pulling out as we speak right now, because I've asked him to give me his eyes for people and his heart for people so I can love them and just take care of his sheep as he's called me to.
Can't live without you. I'm not going home yet.
My name is Katie, and this is my first semester with Ignite, and this is my story.
Of you, this time I'm standing on my knees because of you. This time I'm
Growing up, I lived with a different family than my biological family, and they became very close to me, and they were just a support group, and they're definitely the reason why I chose Christianity and my walk with God, and they were the beginning of having me be in the church that I am today. This summer, I was at summer camp with a group of girls, and I was their leader, and I was actually with my little sister Holly, and we found out that our dad had died. So it was definitely very unexpected, and it's been a rough ride and a different take on life. And just sitting there knowing that he made that impact on me, and looking around and seeing how much of an impact he made on our community and on the world, just really like brought me to Ignite, and knew that that's what I wanted. Like, I wanted to be able to know that I made a difference in people's lives, and that I spread my joy, and I wasn't just worried about myself, but I was worried about the world as well. And even though it's hard and it's painful, that walking through this with God, like, by my side, has just made it possible, because without him I wouldn't be where I am today.
The King is returning for his bride. Come alive, the war has been won, but the battle's not done.
Hi, my name is Brandon, and this is my second semester in Ignite, and I want to tell you my story.
The answer to the prayers of the broken soul. Come alive, the King is returning.
From high school on, I've been a big church person. I was known as the Christian kid growing up, and it was a part of my life, church was. I felt like God had promised me a few things growing up through high school, and I obeyed them, came out of high school and felt like God was ready to show me what some of them things were, and I never felt them or saw them things come to me. So I decided to do my own thing, and I rebelled and went down paths that I shouldn't have chose. I went to a winter camp and learned about Ignite, and felt like God was showing me to come out to Ignite. And I was like, I will never go out to California. It would be nice, but I wouldn't. And I decided to go out to California. I felt like God was telling me this is where I'll show you what the rest of your life is going to be about, and show me what I'm supposed to do with the rest of my life. So I came out to Ignite, and I am choosing his path now and going where he will take me, and I am willing to do whatever he wants.
My name's Alicia, and this is my second semester at Ignite, and I just wanted to share my story with you.
The King is returning for his bride. Come alive, war has been won.
So when I was in high school, I started looking for love in all the wrong places, and I turned to my friends, and they were all into the partying scene. So I got into that, and it wasn't good. There was nothing there for me, and I just ended up feeling worse about myself. One summer I went to Mexico on a missions trip, and God caught my attention, and I learned to place my value in Him instead of in people or other things of this world. And I hope that I will help others to do the same, and I especially have a heart for Mexico. Someday I hope that I will be able to start a residential school there and help youth in that area.
Though you're broken in two, just can't leave without you. Not going home yet.